I am a little girl with a wrench, and my friend Dallas is a little boy with a bow.
Shot him, dude.
Shoot him down! And we're stranded in a world called the Spiral, and we need to teleport through mirrors in order to find one mirror that can get us out of this world for good. This is Little Nightmares 3, and we're about to go over the entire story, do 100% completion. That's all trophies or achievements, all collectibles in the game, and all secrets we can possibly find. I'm fired up for this, so you better lock in, strap in, because it's literally gonna be an insane ride, okay? Despite what people are saying about this game, despite the reviews, okay? Just like lock in for this video. I just need to say at the start of this game, we literally couldn't even connect with each other. Dallas and I couldn't even get connected.
There it is, multiplayer. I'm gonna send you an invite. Invited you.
Oh,
so hype.
great. You missed something. What? Just like all the games in this series, we start off with a slow motion shot of an object, and this one seems to be a fancy vanity mirror. And after we shoot awake, Dallas is playing as Lo, the kid with the bird mask, and I am playing as Alone, the girl in the green jumpsuit with a wrench. We are in some desolate place with no one around. And as we make our way out of the building we're in, we see we're in a desert wasteland with a sandstorm currently brewing. We trudge through the sand until we get to a large wall. We climb the ladder, and this wall leads us into a big walled off city. As we traverse the game, Dallas will use Lo's bow and arrow, and I'll use Alone's wrench to solve puzzles and traverse the areas. As we enter this first building, we also get our first collectible item, which is a frickin' doll. Whoa! What'd you just get?
Oh, I just picked that up.
What'd you get?
I have no idea.
Is that a big sookie? Wait, what the frick is that? What do you call it? The thing babies suck on.
Oh, uvula.
No!
That's what it looks like to me. You're thinking about a pacifier.
Yes! We start to travel through this abandoned city, utilizing our abilities. There's no one here. Everyone seems to be frozen. The only living creature we see are crows. There's even at one point where a crow is holding a key, so Dallas shoots him, and we get the key to go to the next room. Even though all the creatures have been frozen other than crows, we open the next door and see a large hand, and this one's not frozen.
Dude, this giant.
Oh! I knew it was a pacifier! What is that? Well, that was friggin' weird. Anyway, we keep moving, hoping to not come across that monster baby again. We eventually open a cupboard and find 2 umbrellas made out of crow feathers that we can use to float up and down and catch ourselves from falling. And I spoke too soon, as right away we come across the monster baby once again. I don't want it. Oh. Oh my! Oh! Crap! Oh, it's egg sprint!
Oh, it's a sprinting thing.
This big bad baby is definitely gonna pose a problem. We're gonna have to keep running from this thing for a while, I can already tell. We eventually escape our way into a big friggin' altar-looking room with a eyeball that freezes you. This is very common in these games. We all love the eyeball freeze death machine security systems. We turn this one off while hitting a button, and as we do so, an elevator begins to drop, and the baby is back. The baby must have heard what we were doing, busted through and grabbed a pillar and made this whole freaking room collapse. Luckily, we make it to the bottom just in time. We're now in a goop dark cave with goop little eggs everywhere, and turns out these eggs are formed from these huge flying beetles, which Dallas shoots them with his bow, and then I freaking smack him with my wrench to kill him.
Shot him, dude. I sniped him.
Okay, shoot him. Yeah, good job, boy. So it definitely wasn't our plan to be down here, so once we deal with a couple beetles, we do find our way back up to the surface, and this time we enter through a well up into the middle of the city. Lots of buildings. This was a bustling place once before. We find our second doll. Let's get it. And then we get jump scared by the baby in an alleyway, forced to hide behind a box. Just when we think we've avoided him, we go up the side and see him peeking. This mother frigger throws us so far that we get a friggin' flashback. Heavy, bro. Oh!
Oh!
Okay. What? Oh.
I'm alone.
What is that noise?
Someone's coming.
Interesting cutscene. It was a little flashback of Lo in some sort of psycho-looking room, like not a psycho room, not that he's a psycho, but you know, an isolation room. Anyway, we do wake back up, and Alone runs over to Lo and gives him back the treasure map they looked at from the start. It looks like we're following some sort of map to escape. We find our third Wasteland doll.
Yeah, there's a thing here. Another one.
It's now dark in the city, and we go outside. The baby is out there. And as you've seen in the alleyway, the baby has the same ability as the eyes to freeze and turn people to stone just with one look. So we need to sneak by the baby without being seen. We also get our first trophy here.
Oh, I got a trophy.
Bird brain. Silver. Bird brained, which is for shooting down 11 crows. Which it says you need to shoot down 11 crows as Lo, but I was alone. And anyway, both Dallas and I got the trophy, so I don't even know. I don't even know what this one's for. Shooting crows. We do successfully make it across, where we then need to climb this building. Once we get to the top, we ring the bell tower to alert the baby. Oh, mother. Oh. This basically gets him out of the way so we can keep moving forward. Dallas and I then work together to navigate some of these buildings using our umbrellas and our teamwork to get as far as we possibly can. We also get another doll.
Oh, there's a doll right here.
Oh, yeah! Yes, sir! Once we're back outside, the baby climbs up a building again and starts friggin' laser eyeing the whole piece. We play it stealthy once again and pass this motherfigure. We're not out of his clutches just yet. I don't know if he hears us or what. He starts breaking through the walls of our building, which puts us in another chase scene where we sprint out into the next building. He then lifts up the platform we're on, searching for us. We hide behind a box, but some crows come in clutch, man, and distract the baby. He puts us down and we're able to use our umbrellas and float down to the ground where we find another mirror. This must be what we're looking for. And turns out, Lo, Dallas's character, has mirror abilities and can friggin' teleport through mirrors. You have mirror. I don't have mirror power. I got a trophy.
Child's Play.
The Child's Play trophy is automatically unlocked for completing Chapter 1, Necropolis or something. That's a weird freaking name. And then we shoot out of the mirror and we're in a new area. This area seems pretty industrial. But once we move forward, we see a ton of big dudes getting carried on a conveyor belt. It makes no freaking sense. And we even see a scary figure in the window once we get closer to the main building. I think it's
the
cool
goat's number.
I didn't know we were gonna... Oh, frick to the no. We sneak into this building, and just like that, we meet the friggin' lady that was in the window.
Dude, it's totally like different creators. I don't think this game is meant to be scary.
Get in the... Oh my gosh! This is the supervisor. Whatever this factory is or whatever this industrial place is, she seems to be the lady in charge. We sneak around under her desk and wait for her to leave before we can follow where she went. It's the only option we have. There's tons of security in this room with cameras that follow you around. We then even get to a full room full of filing cabinets where we see the friggin' supervisor again. There's a lot of filing she has to do. She's the only one doing it. That's friggin' insane. We sneak up to the roof of this building. It's still stacked high with filing cabinets. We find our first doll of this level. Wow, so cute. Yay, so cute. Once escaping the filing cabinet room, we sneak through the ceiling until we drop down into a room with a lever that we have to pull. We have no choice. When we pull it, we alert the supervisor.
Yep.
Run! Oh, she freaked out. She hit her head off the pipe. Oh, wow. Hey, Annette. Oh. Lollipop.
There's all the lollipops.
Thank goodness that pile of candy was there to break our fall. And wait, pile of candy? All sources point to this area being a candy factory, which makes sense that all that candy, there's piles of candy outside. Turns out this candy factory also has a bug infestation, because as we enter a vent and into a room, there's these killer bugs everywhere, and I mean killer, they freaking eat you. So we need to use light sources to get rid of them, whether it's turning on the power or carrying a power cell through the pile of them. Once past the killer bugs, we even bounce along a pipe past a ton of those workers that were strapped to the conveyor belts and hanging in the air that are forced to make candy all day long. There's even this really cool spot where we drop down into a bunch of candy and you can see the large warehouse and the amount, piles of candy that is stored here and made here. Holy, that's a lot of candy. This place is also not very sanitary at all. There's a freaking, one of those big dudes is dead on the ground, covered in candy goop and those friggin' killer bugs. We make it past this guy until we head to an area where we need to find 2 power cells to use an elevator. So we go to one side, which is a freezer, and Dallas jumps on the meat hooks and I push the lever to get him over and through to where we find our first power cell. And power cell number 2 is hidden on the right side, which looks like a ton of inventory. We end up stealing a power cell that actually drops a worker and kills him. So we just, yeah, you know us. Oh, that did something. Oh, I bet she's on the floor now. I bet you $1 he fell down. Haha! You're bummed. We use the light from this power cell to sneak our way past all the killer bugs, put it into the elevator, and move up to the top. On the second floor, there looks to be a basketball hoop on a doorway. You already know, Dallas and I were on lock.
We definitely got to put something in that.
We do indeed need to put something through that, Dallas. Turns out we didn't know what thing we need to put through it, but you could shoot on it. Or anything. Oh yeah, look, a lollipop. Yeah. Here it is. Slam that. Please. Ah!
You got a trophy?
No. Put that. I guarantee you that's it. From the stack of papers, obvious is? Oh. That was indeed not the correct item, but I was really hopeful. Anyways, we drop down into a hallway where a door is guarded by a security camera whenever we get seen the door closes. We go the opposite direction and find a room that could be one of the main master rooms of this security system. One at a time, we sneak in, with me going first. I hop in a vent, jump over, and then push one of the TVs on the ground to stop the door from closing, which allows Dallas and I to both pull the lever and shut down the entire security system. We then go back to the door that we couldn't get through, and we get through. We then stumble upon an even bigger security room with a large looking it looks like a freaking plane, like a pilot's area. And the supervisor's back, and she's triggered that the security system is not working. If you enter the room she came in, we find another doll. I believe this is doll number 2 of the world. We follow her into the next room where she then changes form. Ooh.
She's angry.
Bills?
Is this like a whole cutscene or something?
Yeah, I know. Pay your bills off, lady.
Can't. She's not selling any candy.
What the frick was that? Where the frick did she just go? Wait, what?
She changed forms?
What? What? Wait. Why? Before we even get to her frickin' taking her frickin' dress off and being a weird spider thing, look at the bills. You already know she's in debt to her business. She's fricked up. She needs to lock in and get out of debt and make sure her business is on the right track, bro, before she starts frickin' raging, running around like a spider. Anyway, she leaves and we climb up and kind of follow her, to be honest. She created a hole right in the wall, too. She's raging. We soon put 2 and 2 together that she definitely seen us on the security cameras and she's definitely hunting us down. Yep.
Oh, hurry up.
Yep.
Hurry up.
Maybe the game wasn't broken.
Oh my god, look at the head.
Yep, that's scary. I'm so far behind you. I'm really jealous right now. Oh! Let me in! Okay. See ya. Lady, you suck.
Oh. She's definitely gonna come and we're gonna have to hide. I have a feeling.
Oh my frick, that. Holy. One lower. Oh. You would have had it.
Oh, as a rat.
We got lucky that mouse friggin' ran and distracted her, thank goodness. We then go through the door and find a delivery area for the candy. We needed to friggin' drag this minecart to the end of the track, fill it up with lollipops so we can jump and reach a handle, which drops us down into a big bag of candy where the friggin' supervisor's lady, she's chilling right there. And she looks right in our box and dips. She's gonna get us, bro. Empty the whole thing. So dumb. We quickly escape but make way too much noise. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. Mother. Oh! Oh yeah, she's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in. Oh, she steamed herself. Let's get it. What the frick? What the actual frick? What the actual frick? Let me up on the chair, please! No! I had quite a big scare there. Luckily, she didn't bust through that door, but man, I could not get onto the chair. I couldn't even grab it. We get through, hide in a box as she busts through the door in front of us. Thank goodness she doesn't see us, and we book it. Oh my gosh! No!
Oh my god.
She finally catches on and gives chase once again. We go through a vent and into a room that has a hydraulic press. How convenient. and you already can guess what's gonna happen next. Work! Is it? Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
She's strong as frick.
Why is she so strong?
That lady got fricked up by the hydraulic press. Thank freaking goodness. We then are safe to dip on out and hopefully escape this freaking candy factory place. In a room to the left, we see another doll. I think this was a third or fourth one of this level. We didn't get them all though. And then at the end of the hallway, we see another mirror. We go through and get the trophy unsupervised, which is just for finishing this chapter called the Candy Factory. We come crashing through this next mirror. Lo is there by himself, and then when Alone comes through, the mirror breaks. For a second, Alone is like unconscious or something, then she wakes up and Lo gives her a big hug. Nice little moment between the two main characters. In this next room of this next level, or chapter, we see a familiar face in a little gnome running around the room, and we have to frickin' run to all his hiding spots and chase him. He eventually goes in the ceiling, so we follow until we get to a large hallway. Off to the right, we break some glass and grab our first doll of this level. Let's get it. Then we run down and chase a gnome. Turns out there's a furnace and he wants us to light it up, and in return, he gives us a power cell that we can use to power up the elevator down the back hall. Once we take the elevator, it opens up to a dark hallway with a puppet lying on the ground and a powered on flashlight. I then pick up the flashlight and I'm already nervous, bro. Having a flashlight in the dark is never good. We also get the light or flight trophy for picking up this flashlight.
Nice.
No, that means no, it's not nice, because what happened the last time? The frig is that? To the right, there is a large open room with tons of storage items. It looks like there's antique, weird, scary collector stuff. We also see a little gnome in the corner that we can hug. Oh, there's a gnome. Hug him, bro.
Oh.
Yay! Okay, shoot that button. That's sad. What? Capital punishment. That was kind of a cool trophy. The description is you're heading for shock, and you actually need to trigger both of those traps. So the electric chair at the beginning and that guillotine to get the trophy. We need to figure out how to get this power back on. So there's a small light in the hallway to the right that we go down and walk past a ton of puppets and weird things and display cases. And I get friggin' jump scared. Oh my frick! What is that? My heart just beat it. Look at this.
It's a dog.
Then Dallas uses his bow to solve this puzzle and input this code to crank the power on. And when we leave, the puppets that were in the display case are no longer there. What the frick?
Something just happened out there.
I guarantee you those things are not in the glass. I bet you dollars.
Yep.
Oh my
You're
dude.
right.
That's freaking scary. So on our way out, we are very cautious and slow. Luckily, no one's there, so we pull a lever that raises up some huge moon contraption thing. Anyway, we can use it to jump up to the second level. Once up on the second floor, we go through a secret vent and find another doll, shout out. And then down to the end of the hall, we get a big open room that's very bright. Lots of antique storage here, like, you know what I mean? Like collectible items, but they're freaky though. While we're up top, there is a secret doll to the right side of this big room, but on the left we open a hallway and it's pitch black. It's dark as frig. There's another secret area at the bottom staircase. What we're supposed to do is go down the hall to the left where we see one of those puppets. I don't know if it was one of the ones that was in the freaking glass display case, but I would assume so. He's strung up on a pipe. We have to shoot his head and break his head with the wrench to then get a key to unlock the door to move forward. Once through all that traversal, we finally make it outside, and it's raining. The vibes are nice. The rain, the fog. We end up going through a furnace room and power it on to get to an upper level once again. We find another one of these dolls. It feels like we found a lot of dolls in this level. We then jump on a horse and carriage that falls off, but we make it just in time to a platform. It looks like this place is a carnival. We can see a Ferris wheel in the background and like tents that look like carnival tents. We flip a switch to see a creepy figure in the tent right in front of us. But we have to keep moving and we need to find another key. So we go to the left back building with a bunch of high chairs. We see a little room with a key at the end. We grab that key, and when we leave, the high chairs are now filled with puppets.
Howdy, y'all.
My Freaking crap. That's awesome. So, dude, the puppets are coming in and out of this piece like an insane amount, and I don't like it. When we go through the locked door, I could sense that something wasn't right. Oh, my friend! There's movement, there's noises, and who could have guessed it? We get ambushed by a bunch of puppets. Dallas has to shoot their heads off, and I have to smash their heads, even though they can still chase us when their heads are off, so it's kind of hard. Once we deal with all the puppets, we jump in a little under part of this building and exit out the other side. We're getting closer to the carnival. We can see a bunch of those dudes that look like the factory workers from the candy factory. We climb up to get a better view of the carnival and also get a doll on the way up there, so kind of fun. And even a little ways further, we get very up close and personal with these guys. They don't pay us any mind, which is kind of weird considering Little Nightmares 1, everyone tried to eat us, but whatever. We have to climb up the center rope, but before we do that, I find one of the lady statues under this deck where we came from. Oh, look at bro, smash that joint. Another collectible item. We then climb to the top of the rope and use our gear to zip line across this carnival, and we get a good view of this whole area. We're gonna fall right through.
Oh, we land right in the freaking tub.
We land in a friggin' apple bobbing thing where the guy is definitely not bobbing for apples. He's definitely dead. We then use a cart full of these candy apples to distract one of the big guys to move out of the way so we can move forward. We then need to sneak by a few puppets that are watching the big dudes hit a piñata, which is another big dude wrapped up. There's some friggin' sus things going on in this carnival. I win the jackpot.
It's gonna make a sound.
We won though. And then we move forward into a tent on the right where there is a chained up guy, okay, over a pool of water. And what do you think's gonna happen? Do it. Oh. Yeah, we drown the guy in order to close the lid so we can get to the top of the rafters of this freaking little tent. So, sorry, buddy. We find ourselves in a back room hall once again with a bunch of sleeping puppets. So we need to be careful to sneak by these guys as well. And then we enter a carnival building that has some sort of jukebox puzzle. In order to activate this puzzle, we need to find a power cell to power it on, of course. We find it in the room beside it, we shoot it down, turn the power on, and then Dallas fires up the jukebox, which lights up a little light that I can then jump on to open a secret hatch to the roof. Once on the roof, we zipline over to another tent that has one of those magician splitting boxes things where the person gets in a box and he magically splits them in half without killing him. Yeah, this one got killed. So we pull it apart and you see guts coming out.
Oh, there's a thing.
Another one.
Well, I tried pushing it. We have to pull it. Aww.
We need that box to get out of this tent, unfortunately, so we had no choice, but we then see a sneaky statue sitting on a little button.
Oh, there's another thing.
You fricked up.
Ah, drew me in just like they wanted.
In this next cart room, we see a very suspicious portrait of a purple man. Five Nights at Freddy's. Just kidding. It's a freaking guy in a purple suit, okay? Purple suit jacket. Oh, that's the boss, bro. I guarantee it. Yeah, it's a puppeteer, and look at him. Outside, there's a guy who is blindfolded swinging at a piñata. We use our little voices to call him over so that he can bust away for us to keep going through. Further down the path, there's this mini game that Dallas and I took way too long to complete. It involves Low shooting his arrows only at the correct ones so he can shoot like certain anyway, I don't need to explain it, but it took way too long and it is a trophy. The very front one you can't hit. On this side, the back two you can't hit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so
yes.
I hit it! What is wrong with this garbage game, dude?
You're gonna back up.
First two, back two.
Yes! Yes!
You got the trophy?
I did, I got it too. Holy crap.
Me too. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. That took way too long.
We then move forward and jump into a well full of dentures. I know, very scary. It's gross to swim in these.
These teeth, like dentures. Hi there, little guy.
And we go through a ventilation system before we climb back to the surface level, which brings us right to a minecart system. This minecart brings us deeper into the depths of this carnival. Deeper than I ever thought we were gonna go. Lol. This section of the carnival seems to be abandoned. There's no one in sight. There's no lights going, no rides, no power. It's a little bit more sketch. We go through a vent to find another mirror, which is perfect for our escape, but this one is shattered.
Oh, this might be the way we're supposed to go.
Where are we
shoot.
right now? I think we're inside. You can't eat what?
The map was wrong. It led us to a broken mirror.
Frig it! Oh, he's sad. It's okay. You're still my friend.
Whoa, what happened to the fair?
Oh, wait, what? We jump through a window that has a scary looking warehouse with tons of boxes and tons of bodies shoved behind some doors. We take an elevator up and find a statue in the garbage area. And we take a ton of vents until we're finally face to face with the man we see on the portrait. Oh, yeah, there he is. Dude, why are you sprinting? What?
Hit him! Hit him! Wait, what's going on?
This is the Kin, and we need to sneak by him before getting caught by his little puppet friend, who I think is called the Kin Jr. or something stupid. We're gonna do 2 of them too, mother effer. Get right back up, bro. No. Oh, get in the box!
I thought...
After hiding in a box, while the Kin feeds his puppet, we need to cause a distraction that allows us to grab a winch on the table that we use to open up the garbage chute and jump down as fast as we can. Gotta crank that piece up quick, bro. Sorry, I got too scared. Did you make it? In the back of this denture room, we find another lady statue to break. And then later, in a secret ventilation system, we find another doll. Another day, another doll, mother frigger. We go over a mechanical platform, avoiding steam, and then go through a weird storage room before we get jump scared by the puppet, and he gives chase. Oh my frick. Wow. We run through the system, hoping to get away. We finally find an opening and find an elevator that we enter immediately, getting away from the friggin' stupid weird puppet thing. But eventually, we are pinned down by the Kin on the top floor. Yo!
Right into their master plan.
And we legit get captured. That's friggin' crazy. Myself as alone is able to sneak out of her little cage, and I need to work together with Dallas to cause a distraction and get the Kin out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah!
Hooray!
Only took us 10 minutes. Once we're both free, we explore this Kin's little area. It's kind of homey. There's a kitchen table area with a freaking kid in a cage underneath the table, bro. Is that a glass kid? Wait. Or is that a real kid? That's a legit kid. We move his cage out of the way in order to go underneath the floorboards, where we then see the Kin in a little dressing room area catch that gnome and crack its friggin' neck, dude.
Oh, did he get him?
Oh, he did get him.
No!
Oh!
Oh, he's killed him.
That's friggin' sad.
Yeah,
Once he leaves, Dallas and I resurface. I get boosted up to the second floor. Okay, he's in the dining room. He's coming to you, I think. I think he's coming to you.
Yeah, no, I'm hiding.
Okay.
He has a hiding.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he's entering the room you're in, bro. And when the coast is clear, I lower a chandelier for Dallas to climb up top with me. We sneak through a little bar area until we get to a big open stage where when we look down, we see the Kin forcing the kid that was in the cage to do juggling tricks and stuff in front of no one. What the frig is happening here? In order to move forward, we need to grab a key that is on the dresser right near the Kin. So we sneak up top on the other side of this room and drop down using a rope very stealthily.
The key.
Oh no.
So do you want...
I was way too scared to lurk around any longer, so I grab that key and I dip out of here. Even though it feels like we're close to escaping, once we use the key, an alarm sounds alerting this puppet master.
That's the door, I mean. I was thinking we had to go back.
Push it! Push it! Trick.
Run.
Oh no! There's a hole over here!
Oh, jump in here.
I can't get in. I'm three for you to get in!
Josh! No!
Oh, the puppet's gonna come after us! I guarantee you! The puppet's gonna come after us! Yep, I hear him.
He's there, he's right there. I just saw him, dude.
The vents only keep us safe for so long, as before you know it, the Kin is right behind us, stomping down the hall. Oh my dude, he's fast. We run down a hall of concession stands and find a friggin' hot air balloon that we used to make our escape. Oh yeah, get up here! Fly like an eagle! Jump on it! Whoa! He's a shotty! Also, the friggin' dude tried to grab a shotgun and shoot us down, but he was a little too late. And the little puppet guy climbed up, but we, flame on, mother liquor. Turns out, also, as we float away, this is a floating carnival. What the frick? This place is in the sky. That would have been good to know. Unfortunately, lightning strikes down our air balloon, causing a flashback. Wait, what?
Oh, are you seeing this too?
Yep. Oh no, you gotta hide your drawings. Wait, what? That's sad. Oh. He knows you're there. That doesn't make any sense.
He just happened to come back out as soon as... Oh.
Wait, what?
It's one of the
That's me!
dolls.
That's me!
Oh, it is. Look at the hair. Like an imaginary
I was gonna
friend.
say I'm a figment.
I'm just like actually alone. That's why his name's Alone. I'm actually alone. Here's the friend.
Oh my dude!
Got
Showstoppers, yeah, same. We then wash up on a beach outside a school-looking building. Also, for some reason, I can see shadow children and Dallas can't. Whoa, I see an eyeball. Oh, I see a kid! I see a child!
Where are you at?
He just disappeared. Did you see him?
Now you're capping.
No! He was drawing that circle in the sand.
Sure, sure.
We enter this seemingly abandoned building, covered in old foliage. It's very run down. There's no one here. I also finally get the hello trophy for calling Dallas 30 times. Turns out too, this isn't just foliage. There's also killer plants.
Oh, there's a doll.
Oh, get him. Yay.
Where are you?
Oh, it's gonna be a plant monster. That's a plant monster. That sucked that guy! Dude, look at that. He choked out that guy.
Oh, jeez, that scared me.
Oh, what's the plant? Oh, yeah, it's gonna sucky with a tongue.
Oh, no, I shot it and just killed it, though.
Oh, yeah, you just murdered it. And then just when you think you've had enough killer plants, there's also freaking blind nurse human being things that look a lot like the Pale City residents from Little Nightmares 2.
Oh, it's a barber.
Oh, frick to the no.
I did not even... Oh, he goes off a sound, dude.
I'm dumb. Oh, that was clutch. Eventually, we come across something weird blocking our path, so I hit this conveniently placed gong, causing it to move, revealing a large foot. Oh, dude, I just hit the gong. You not see this thing moving?
What is that?
Oh,
my God, it's a person.
We're gonna do our best to avoid this guy for now. Oh yeah, kid, another child. He was sitting on the bench that you were on.
Is he there still?
No, he disappeared.
Are you guessing?
We navigate this rundown portion of the building, use an elevator to get to the second floor until we have a freaking revelation of a lifetime. We find the room that Lo has been in all of the flashbacks throughout the game. And from this room, we find the doll that has been in every flashback that looks exactly like my character, Alone.
Oh, dude! This is my room.
Yeah, this is your room.
It's my bed, and then that's the thing I was hiding my drawings in. It's friggin' piece of paper in there.
Oh my dude!
Oh, it's like the dream. Oh, it's a cutscene.
That's me! Whoa, Nelly. But this doll somehow gives us a glimpse into a time where this institution was in normal working order, giving us the trophy illuminating experiences.
Oh, there's a doll right there.
What? Oh, let's get it. We use this to help us cross gaps that were previously cut off to find power cells, unlock doors, and move forward. Unfortunately, the sound of the electronic door alerts that large human entity, and also, these big hands have eyeballs. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Yeah.
Go.
Ooh, why does he do that? Yeah, why did he do
like that?
What?
Just stays there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, and like caresses and stuff. Illuminati, dude, for real.
Yeah, what? Thank goodness the pile of leaves we fell in shields us from his gaze, so he dips. This gives us time to get out and find our way back upstairs. We use a plant to kill a friggin' nurse before entering a room full of these mother friggers. So I'll drop it like here.
Here, yeah, and then we just got, yeah.
Oh yeah, save.
Oh
my mother.
It's gonna be a rat that's gonna friggin' make them all go crazy, I bet.
Yeah. We sneak by the crowd and escape through a garbage chute which leads to the outdoors. We then navigate outside for a little bit before returning back into the institution. Upon our re-entrance, we finally meet the face behind these lanky limbs. And it's ugly. He's ugly as frick.
Oh, is this a cutscene?
Whoa! Oh, to see him
shoot the eye!
Shoot! Oh! Good shot!
I had to actually shoot it there.
Shout out to frickin' Dallas. Good frickin' shot, my dog shooting the eye, causing it to bleed out and causing the dude to flee. We definitely can't stay still considering this guy knows where we are, so we move from room to room before finding an elevator that takes us into the basement of this institution. This basement is full of bland, scary gray walls and side rooms with beds. We even find a few dolls. Eventually, we finally find the room we're looking for, and it has a bed with a suspiciously placed chair that seems to be monitoring whoever was in the bed. What the frick, bro? You can put two and two together, I'm sure. With this discovery, the hypnotist, which is his official name, returns to give chase. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the end game. Okay, we're running.
Whatever, cliffhanger for like another sequel. That would be ass. Push.
No! what's the way? Okay. Oh, wow, clutch. Oh, gong show, mother liquor. I got it.
All right. Oh my God, a mirror. Hurry,
Oh!
hurry, get to me.
I'm so far behind you. Let me in. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Move.
Wait, yep, do the thing.
Damn it,
okay,
dude.
there we go.
There we go.
Nice.
I didn't know how to do it. Hopefully you survive this one.
Wait, what?
Oh no!
Wait, what?
She doesn't want to come.
Wait, why not? No, don't.
Definitely the end.
Go in, get in. Nah. What? That was stupid. That was dumb as frick. As you can see, I'm a little bit disappointed in Alone's decision there, frigging it up and allowing the freaking guy to knock the mirror over. We then are in a boss sequence of tearing down portions of this building to drop onto the hands and face of this hypnotist. Oh, I'm gonna smash his head. Let's get it, Buster. Oh yeah, he does have eyes. Oh, shoot his eye, shoot his eye. Yeah, man, we're frigging him up. That would hurt, man. Oh my.
No wonder he can't see. Go off
Oh,
the side.
I'm gonna drop you like 6.
We know it's gonna. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, dude, like, they know that we played 1 and 2, dude. They're expecting us to be like, oh, it's gonna drop on together.
What?
My ankle monitor, bro. I'm on parole.
Yeah, what? Good job, boy. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that the doll's gone, but the doll's on the bed.
Okay, he drew a circus and he drew a desert place. I just seen that. Did you see that? He's drawing his nightmares, and we just wait. I'm there. What the heck? Yeah.
And the doll's gone, bro. You are the doll.
Yep. And he just draws what he dreams. Wake up, alone. There's no way I would hesitate on this, right?
Grab on, girl.
Spiral out. I got it. What? I got a trophy. Why am I not going?
We're gonna see something in the mirror on the other side.
That would be scary as frick. Oh, he's forcing us to go. Oh. Oh!
And it's gonna break, so she can't get through. We're actually about to be playing like separate levels now, dude. This is gonna be crazy.
Did I jump back? Wait, what? No, I'm gone! I disappeared. Did you see that? Okay, that could make me cry, actually.
That was... So it wasn't a map, that was just a picture of this.
I don't exist without you. You know what I mean? And that, my friends, is the end of Little Nightmares 3.
If this is the end, bro, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's the end, I guarantee. Credits are gonna start rolling here. 3, 2...
This is the worst game I ever played in my life, bro. We had to wait 10 years for it to come out, pay however much it was, 40, 50, 60, I already forgot, and then play through it for 2 hours, and then it's over. Story was ass. Just because this was the end of Little Nightmares 3 does not mean we're done just yet, because we need to get 100% and all achievements. And welcome to what all 32 trophies in Little Nightmares 3 looks like. Your boy got it done, man. Holy shoot. This is too easy for me. As we ran through the main story, I made sure to highlight every single trophy that we got along the way. So now we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup, and I'm gonna show you every trophy that I missed in my first run. And surprisingly, I was missing a lot. I only had like a 32% complete after one main run. The Windy City involves you using the umbrella and using it at the last second after falling off an edge to catch your fall. Toy Box is for collecting all hidden dolls in the Necropolis chapter. This trophy is really freaking dumb in my opinion. When you run from the supervisor and fall down the vent and into the stash of candy, you have to go through a vent into the room with all the little tiny bugs. This trophy, you're supposed to throw 3 pieces of candy through the vent, carry them out to the other side, and throw it into the pile of bugs. What? If this was 1 piece of candy, that makes sense to me. Like, I think I could figure that out, but 3? And it pops the trophy unsavory delicacies, man. That's just kind of weird. Candy Shop is for collecting all dolls in Chapter 2, the Candy Factory. In Chapter 3, at the end of a long, dark hallway, once scaling the collectible area, go to the very back and go to the right. There's a room with a piano. If you run on it, just like in the other 2 games, you get a trophy called Stay Tuned for playing the piano. This also unlocks a secret door for a doll and a gnome that you can hug, so make sure you grab those while you're there. Token Gestures is for getting all of the dolls in Chapter 3, the Carnevale area.
Delivery feed is an example of a 10 out of 10 trophy. There's a little sausage in the fridge where there's the kid in the cage under the table. You know that area? Give the kid in the cage the sausage and he eats it. This is a fire trophy. Omnipresence is for getting all of the lady figures and shattering them in the 3rd chapter of the Carnevale. The lady figures and statues are not hard to find. The hardest one to find is the one you're seeing on screen where you gotta jump up on a seat and it's on the table. Home Sweet Gnome is for hugging all gnomes in chapter 3. This one's a little bit harder. You can hug all 6 possible gnomes before getting to the main Carnevale area, so if you don't get it to pop, you missed one. To get Peekaboo, you need to beat chapter 1 Necropolis without getting spotted by the baby 1 time. There's only like 6 encounters and they're really not that hard. Biggest advice, take your freaking time. Guiding Hands is for holding hands with the other character for 5 minutes. Bullseye is for shooting breakable items and using the bow 50 times as low. Filed Away is for getting all the dolls in chapter 4, the institution. And I don't know how the frick is supposed to get up on this countertop to get this final doll that we didn't find that was on a fridge. We friggin' shimmied in the cart from outside the hall into this kitchen area to get up there, but maybe there's an easier way. Someone let me know. We also get the gold trophy Loose Threads for getting all dolls in the game. Institutionalized is for getting all the shadow kids in the institution chapter 4. Spanner in the Works, it should be called Spammer in the Works, is for using the wrench or hitting things with Alone's wrench 50 times. And finally, there is a trophy for beating the whole game as each character. So the first time I went through as Alone, I got that Alone one. To get Low Spirited, I had to play the game as Low, so we did a second run. And arguably the hardest trophy in the game is hand-eye coordination, but it's not that hard if you use single player mode and play as Alone. Beat the final boss without getting caught or hit by him. Kind of like the Necropolis chapter where you gotta avoid the baby. Woo! So that is all the trophies in Little Nightmares 3. And we are at the end of the video. And if you made it this far, I'm gonna give you a little bonus tip with this game that makes this game kind of... If you're into integrated universes, okay? If you haven't listened to the Sounds of Nightmares podcast or audio series, you definitely need to. Because there are rooms, multiple rooms in the final chapter, the institution, referencing directly to the podcast, direct references. For example, this room on screen, I know whose room that is. You don't, because you didn't listen to Sounds of Nightmares, okay? So definitely check that out. Also, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this long. If you watch this entire thing, listen to it, you're a freaking legend. I hope to do more. These videos take a long time, okay? A long time. So my bad. I know the streams have been slacking because of this, but I just feel like this content, this type of content can be worth it and will be worth it in the long run. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My kitty's sniffing the mic right now. Let me know if you can hear her. And have a good rest of your day or whatever you're doing right now.